Magikarp. Now, here's the thing. There's a very strong chance I lose, and here's my thoughts before the comment section goes wild, okay? Its only move is Splash, and now I have never seen Splash pay off. But if that fucking .000 endlessly with eventually a 1 at the end pays off, I'm assuming Splash fucks my entire universe. And I don't want to see the kind of power that fucking produces. But what that one fucking time it does, say bye to your fucking planet. Splash and Magikarp just fucking destroys everything. What is up, Crimson Black crew? It's your boy Daddy Goose, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be going over what Pokemon I can take on in a fight, only including Pokemon from Gen 1. First of all, I want to lay down some ground rules. The Pokemon we're going to be talking about, they don't have their entire fucking moveset, or obviously I would probably lose 90% of these fucking battles. But if they're like a fucking fire type, obviously they have fire. You know, like if it's an obvious in their immediate fucking kit, they're gonna have it, okay? But we're not gonna get too extreme with it. We're gonna keep it fairly basic. And of course, for myself, I just have my own fighting knowledge because I'm a fucking genius, obviously. That's gonna be the premise of today's video. Shout out to whoever made this list. I didn't change the tier list by all means. Glasses are dirty. And our tier list says not even a challenge at the very top. The next one goes to tough, but I can 100% beat it still. Can probably beat it. Tie/both lose. Can probably beat me. And too strong, no way I can win. Before we move on to today's list, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I will do maybe other games, or I can move on to more gens. Nowadays in Pokemon, I actually lost count at how many gens there are in Pokemon. There's probably 6 fucking million generations now. For right now, we're doing Gen 1. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more, comment down below, and I can do more gens or different games. Now, looking at this list, it looks pretty good, except for Bulbasaur's down here for some reason, and then everything else seems to be properly in line. So we're going to jump ahead and do Bulbasaur first. Okay. We got a lot of Pokemon to get through. So let's fucking get it. Bulbasaur. He's just a fucking... No, not even challenge. I'm gonna kill him and then fucking eat him up for lunch with some dressing because he's a leaf. I think Ivysaur is a little bigger, so I have to be a little hungrier of an appetite, but he's in the same boat. There's nothing really much more I can say about that. It's fucking easy, fucking breezy. Get one of those fucking big bowls and just fucking mix them around into a fucking nice dressing. Serve it up at fucking Chef Gordon's thing. And fucking GG. Venusaur, however, I might actually open another tab here. Let's see. Venusaur, he's 6'7". What the fuck? 220... Okay, so turns out he's a little bit bigger than I thought. But I'm gonna be honest, he's kind of slow as fuck. I think he's just gonna eventually take enough fucking beatings that he's just not... I don't know what he's gonna do to me. I think it's gonna be tough. I think I'm gonna lose a lot of energy just fucking over and 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 over. But I don't know what he's gonna do to me. He's just fucking there. I mean, maybe take a fucking karate chop to his fucking palm tree. Karate chop at his fucking palm tree there. And then it's fucking GG. You know what I'm saying? Clear cut the Venusaurs. But I just don't see what he does on my side of things. Charmander. Now, see, the thing with these guys up here, they don't really have you till they're fucking grass. Fire, on the other hand, I can take some serious fucking burns. So that's a little more dangerous. However, Charmander is just so small. I feel like it can just, like... Here's a good comparison what I'm about to get to. I'm going to put him up here and then explain to you why he's there. As a kid, did you ever do that thing where you, like, fucking lick your fingers and then, like, on a fucking candle? GG. Fucking go up to this little Charmander, little lick of the fingers, extinguish the tail. He's fucking dead. Rain almost fucking killed this guy. Rain. That's fucking weather. What the fuck? I'm not losing to him. Impossible. Charmeleon, little bigger. So I'm gonna say he's a little tougher because I think somehow I'm gonna have to. He's an aggressive Pokemon, so he's gonna jump at me, but I'm gonna fucking clinch, right? Reversal, and then it's gonna suck. I'm probably gonna suffer some 3rd-degree burns on my mouth because I'm going to put my mouth on his tail. Charizard, I know what you're thinking. If there's a little trend going here where it's not even a challenge for Charmander, and then Charmeleon's a little tougher, that means we probably can't beat Charizard. But that's where you're wrong. Charizard's actually much easier because there's proof out there that without Ash, Charizard doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He's bound to make a bullshit fucking blunder that doesn't make any sense. And then it's over. I'm gonna be standing there, right? Assuming I'm in my just natural surroundings of just being outside, right? I'm gonna be standing there. He's gonna charge at me, right? I'm gonna deke, right? He's gonna dive and belly flop on me. There's gonna be a puddle of water from rain from the last day. I'm gonna grab his tail, dunk it in. Because he doesn't have fucking Ash behind him to really, take the win here. Squirtle, he's a turtle. Turtle. Do I have much else to say? They're turtles. Blastoise, on the other hand, has a fucking cannon. Yeah, here's what's actually going to happen. My initial thought was too strong. No way I can beat this fucking thing. He's massive. He has a literal fucking military grade fucking cannon in his shell. Not sure where the fuck that came from. But then I kind of thought to myself, you got to fight to win here, right? Now, I'm not saying I'm going to win, but I think we tie and both lose, and here's why. We're fighting in a natural habitat, which is going to be probably, let's say, beachside. Near water for him, kind of near land for me. He's going to approach me. And immediately he's slow as fucking turtles, let's say, as a random animal. And I'm going to grab a big fucking rock, and 2 rocks. He's loading up, right? He's loading up his fucking guns. And as he's about to shoot them, I'm going to take both these rocks, jump in midair, right? Beowulf style. Scream something really fucking cool, like subscribe to Crimson Black or something. Boom! Ram both the fucking rocks in his cannon, which is going to cause what's ever in there to backlodge and fucking explode due to the pressure, probably killing both of us. Let's rifle through these guys. Caterpie. Done deal. I'm actually going to skip this guy because he's going to go on an important thing with his buddy a few doors over. Now, Butterfree's deceivingly large, but when it comes down to it, I just can't have it be on my record, on my gravestone when I die, that I lost to a butterfly. Like, what the fuck? It is big, but it's a moth. So, I mean, if I fight this thing at nighttime, I just got to go to the nearest outdoor bathroom, and it's literally just going to be too busy fucking with the light outside the bathroom. So at that point, you just go and fucking bash its head in. Not even a challenge. This guy, we don't have to talk about him. Kind of falls in the same thing as Caterpie. Now, these 2 guys. Here's the thing. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys immediately think both of them are going here, okay? But that's what they want you to think. That's where they fucking get you. Of course they want you to think not even a challenge. But you guys are fucking wrong. If you guys actually think you can beat these fuckers, unsubscribe. You guys don't understand what the fuck you are talking about. These guys are going down to can probably beat me. And here's honestly what it comes down to. If these guys are Einstein, like Einstein IQ Pokemon, we have no fucking shot. Now, if they're part of the 1% dumbass groups, yeah, not even challenge, we beat these guys every time. But like I said, that's what they want you to think. These guys are smart as fuck. And you think, okay, they're smart. But where does that come into play? I don't know if you guys played the same games I did as a child. But I played a game called Pokémon Stadium. And I don't know if we can insert a clip here. There's a game mode where you have to harden, and big fucking giant boulders fall on these guys, and they break the boulders. These guys don't fuck around. So here's what I'm thinking. They time my every fucking move. Hey! Alright, cross. All of a sudden they harden. Shatter my fucking hand, because I throw hard. I throw really fucking hard. So instantly, boom! Shatter. Right? I'm like, oh fuck. All of a sudden, I learn from my mistakes. I go for a fake. They don't harden. I go for my elbow because I faked the cross. Boom, they harden. They read my every move. I shatter my fucking elbow. My one side, useless. I'm limping. I'm already like, fuck. They're in my head, dude. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I gotta go for one more shot, right? What never fails? Superman punch. Fake the front leg, jab. Doesn't matter. They stay hardened for so long, and at this point I throw it so fucking lightning fast, I can't draw back. You see the repeating process. They harden until all my bones are broken, and now, eventually, I'm laying on the ground because I can't move. And my last sight is, I see him. I see him jumping in the air. So high in the air. And he hardens in midair. He's 786 feet up. And he hardens. He turns into a meteor. Fucking falling through the fucking sky. Right through the fucking dome. I changed my mind. So powerful. So fucking powerful. Moving on. Beedrill. I'm gonna put this guy and can probably beat it. Essentially because I think, don't bees and fucking wasps get one bite or sting and then they just fucking die? If I just fucking give myself to it, it will just kill itself, right? Now, he's a pretty big thing for a bee. Bees are usually this fucking big, but we're talking about a Pokemon here. So I have a feeling, unless the chunk or the sting isn't like in my fucking heart, I should be okay. And, you know, he dies because he gets his one bite in and then I just go to the hospital. So I think I'd probably beat it and still survive. So I'm taking the... I'm definitely beating it, but it's my survive rate is what I'm talking about when I put it in the can probably beat it. So, yeah, should be pretty safe there. Pidgey. It's a bird. Pidgeotto, right? Is that the next one? Pidgeotto. He's a little bigger, but bored. Pidgeot. The only... I'm probably gonna put... tough, but I can 100% beat it. Just because his win rate is so low, the only way he catches me off guard is if, like, I'm walking and he tries to fucking... Like, we haven't established a fair fight yet. Like, we haven't been like, okay, you and me, let's go right now. No, the only way he's going to get me, I'm walking this direction. He's flying behind me, and he goes like... And I turn around, and he fucking gouges my eyes out. But even then... I turn into Daredevil and I whoop its fucking ass. It's a bird. Easy peasy. Sorry, I don't know why that one got me. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Oh shit, I'm gonna take a fucking power break after that one. Rattata. That's a fucking rat. The only thing these things are good for is cooking. I'll put this guy in tough, just in case he catches me off guard and sneaks into my chef's hat and makes me fucking cook up a poison meal or something. But other than that, yeah, there's just no way. It's a little rat. I don't even think his fangs get through my fucking skull. Raticate is actually, you would think it'd be lower, but same scenario here with the Charizard Charmeleon situation. At this point, Eradicate is too big to get under my chef's hat. So I just fucking Goomba stomp like it's fucking Mario. And yeah, you're not losing to a fucking rat. I'm not going to spend any more time on it. Spearow, the aggressive bird. I think we already know the theme of what I'm going here with the bird. Yeah, it's fucking, it's a bird. I'm not losing. Now, Fearow, I think it's got the word fear in the name, which already, nice. Already, fighting is about mental game, and I think just by having the word fear in your name is gonna put me off ease. And he's got a giant beak, which is dangerous, so if he fucking flies at me and daggers me with his fucking beak, it's probably over. But once again, sidestep, beak into dirt, and then he's, you know, look how long his beak is there. While his beak is 3 meters in the ground, take his head, fucking... Okay, so his head is in there, right? I don't know how much of this you're gonna see. Let me back up my chair here. I'm gonna take a running start, right? Because he's stuck and he can't move. Boom! Football punt his head off. His beaks get stuck in the ground. Nothing more else to say about that. Ekans! For those of you who don't know, that's snake spelt backwards. You're welcome. I'm going to put this kind of in the same area as Beedrill here. With the... I could probably beat it because it's a snake. But he's poisonous, right? So if he bites me, he's a rattlesnake. And I don't know what the survivability is. But, you know, mama didn't raise no pussy. So I could probably defeat it just by that. He might get 1 bite off. Best case scenario, he doesn't even get a bite off. And I just fucking helicopter him until his fucking bones just disintegrate, you know. Arbok. I don't know how big Arbok is. Let's go back to the Pokedex. Arbok. What the fuck? Arbok is 11 feet and 6 inches? Holy fucking shit. Wow. Not what I fucking thought. That thing is fucking massive. So, here's what we're gonna do. Tie/we both lose. I didn't realize this motherfucker was an absolute giant and could probably give King Kong a fucking fight for his money. What he doesn't know, though, is I'm better than King Kong. Instead of me putting in the can probably beat me, we're going to put in the tie/we both lose, and here's why. His mouth ain't that big. I know he's really big, but his mouth ain't that big. So I'm going to seppuku myself to save the city as the heroic hero I am, and jump into his mouth, pry, breaking his jaw open, ramming myself in there, and he chokes to death, but all of his poisons inside of his body take me as well. That's pretty much the only outcome here. Yeah, there's nothing else more to say. I didn't realize this guy was a fucking genetically gifted fucking monstrosity monster, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of words. Moving on. Pikachu. Now, this guy actually falls into the exact same thing as Charizard here. Pretty fucking useless without Ash. And I think, honestly, Pikachu's just, like, too nice. I know he comes off as an absolute rebel when you first meet Pikachu, but I think when it really comes down to it, I don't think he would even have the balls to kill me. I think he might zap me a little bit, but if Ash can take it, I can take it. And yeah, I don't think he's got the cojones to finish me off. So at that point, he really just becomes a little tiny mouse, and my fists become the mousetrap. Raichu, on the other hand, we've never even seen, because once again, Pikachu's too much of a fucking baby bitch to fucking evolve. But I think if I were to go up against a Raichu, let's go back again, just to confirm this. Oh, fucking 2-7? Oh shit! I was actually gonna put it like he would probably have my way with it. Yeah, you know what? 2-7. That's okay. I'm gonna put tough, but I can 100% beat it. I was gonna put in can probably beat it because he is electric, and anything across hard is gonna be really, really hard to survive. But I didn't realize he was 2 feet tall, which is about as long as my kyok. So I'm not losing to something that's the same size as my dick. Sandshrew. Sandshrew does seem like a fucking bastard, but I feel like I could probably take him. I don't know how big he is, though, but I don't really care about his stats because I feel like he's hard-shelled. You know what? He is actually pretty tough, right? Because he's an armadillo. And he's fast, and he's got claws. But I feel like what's the difference maker here is he is just an armadillo, and I know Muay Thai. I don't know where an armadillo takes me at that point. Sandslash, once again, we're going back. Oh, he's tiny as shit, but he's got spikes and he's got massive fucking claws, which are arguably bigger than his entire body. I'm gonna put him probably in the same spot. Actually, I'm gonna put Sandslash in tie to slash we both lose. I know he's very small, but I think we're just going to go so ham on each other that we're not going to simultaneously got there. We're not going to simultaneously die, but what's going to happen is he's going to scratch me up good. Even if this guy does nothing offensively, the amount of times I hit him and my knuckles or my fucking knees or shins graze off those fucking spikes, I'm going to be taking some fucking bleed damage. So I think by the end, I think he's so tough and honorable that no matter how much damage I put in, I'm not gonna have a fucking killing shot. So I think at one point we're just gonna both be lying there. I think we're both just gonna bleed out, and that's the end of that. Now I suck with these guys' names here. Some of them are Nidoran and Nidorino and fucking, I don't remember the fucking names. But one thing I do know is they're not even a fucking challenge. Same with the next one, but they are a little more poisonous and they got a little more spikes. So I think, you know, they go there and with the poison, but I don't think they're fully grown enough. And I know that like the younger you are, the more potent your poison is, but at the same time, they got to get to you first. So I don't think those guys are going to be too much of an issue. Now, if we're talking these guys here, Nidoqueen and Nidoking are a different fucking game here. They're just so big, right? Or are they the same size as me? Let's check. She's 4'3" and 132 pounds. I can dumbbell bench that. Yeah, I can also dumbbell bench that as well. And he's 4'7". So essentially, even if both these guys attack me at once, and they're both lying on me perfectly. Nice tight core, big breath, tighten the lats. I could push them both up with ease. So now with retrospective, I was going to can probably beat it. He's got a big tail though, but they're just so much smaller than I thought. So here's what's going to happen. Let's give these guys the benefit of a doubt. I was going to put them in not even a challenge, but let's spice things up a bit. We're actually going to take both of these guys on at once. So now they're going to fall into the can probably beat it because now it's a 2-on-1 situation. But here's how I expect it going. Fucking nice, just yanked my entire laptop. Here's what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna lie on my back, right? I'm gonna open up guard. Nidoking's not gonna know what's coming because I don't think many Pokemon knew Jujutsu. And Nidoking's gonna come in. I'm immediately grabbing an arm, grabbing a head, getting that triangle choke. So while I got the fucking triangle choke, Nidoqueen's gonna come. I'm going to flip her over, choke her right there. Rear naked choke, triangle choke, right? And eventually they're going to be swinging their tails, and they're probably going to end up poisoning each other. I know that's not possible with poison types, but in this scenario it is. And they're actually going to end up killing each other is what's most likely going to happen. But that's fucking easy peasy. I should probably, even with both of them fighting together, I should probably move them into not even a challenge, but I feel humble today. Now, what are these fuckers' names? Clefable and... is it just Clefairy? I'm taking both of them. And back then, they were normal. There was no fairy type, so I think they were just normal. Which essentially means human v human. But they're useless. Vulpix? Yeah, so this kind of falls in the fire thing, except this time I don't have an extinguisher. They don't have a obvious weakness. So I actually think Vulpix falls into tough, but I can 100% take it. I'm probably going to take some burn damage, but its only thing is to shoot fire. And if I just hunker down and just walk through the fire, like a fireman probably would, I just get close enough and I fucking soccer punt it in the chin and it's game over. Gonna suffer some burns, but that's a later problem. Ninetales, however, ooh, I could probably take it, but I'm not gonna lie, there's a really good chance he does win because he's also more of like a dog at this point, or a wolf, so it's gonna have more fight. But I think if it just came down to it, I think I know I got that dog in me. You know what I'm saying? And I think I could probably take it. Definitely gonna suffer some great fire burns from that, but I think I could probably still take it. Get out of here, fucking American Idol dweeb. Fucking what the fuck am I gonna do? I lost his singing. What the fuck? Okay, even if it did sing and I went to it, hypothetically, I'm not saying I would, but hypothetically, if I were to take a nap, what is that gonna do to me? Even then, okay, I'm very lethal when I'm asleep. I don't know if you want to see me sleepwalking. I'm very fucking lethal. Fuck this dweeb. If anything, he puts me in a trance. Thanks for the power nap. You just boosted my power by 15. Now you're extra fucked. I don't know what this guy has to offer, but I'm assuming he's the same fucking thing. 12 to 6 illegal elbow, because these are street rules. And fucking immediately that soft spot in your skull, right through it. Easy. That's a bat. Golbat, however... That's a big fucking bat. That's a 5'3" bat. Most of it is all mouth. And he's poisonous. I'm gonna be honest, that's a tough call. I think his only thing is to do is bite me. So I think as long as he doesn't get my head, I should be okay. But even then... See that fucking neck? That's a thick neck. So I think even if he does get there, and he's only got 4 teeth, so hypothetically, he's all gums right there, and his teeth are actually on the side here. Like if you look, he's all gums, and he's only teeth on the side. So he's actually biting down and just gumming my neck. And his teeth aren't actually getting anywhere. They're only just clanking into each other. So at that point, when he realizes that he actually can't bite anywhere, it's too late because I'm gonna grab his wings and fucking rip them off. And now he's just a fucking field goal when I take his head and punt it in between the uprights for a point. But I'll give him some credit. He tried. Oddish. That's something you put in a martini, I think, right? Probably. It looks like something you'd put in a martini. Gloom. I refuse to lose to someone who's constantly drooling. That's just not happening. Vileplume, I mean, what's the worst case scenario? I mean, like, I could probably beat it, right? Assuming the worst case scenario is, like, I somehow have my mouth open for no fucking reason. Right? And then, like, he forces me with his little tiny nub hands to take a bite. He sacrifices a bit of his life, and he forces my mouth to bite a piece of his mushroom there, and puts me on this fucking wild trip, and then he rather beats me because I'm so beyond fucked, or what most likely happens, I turn into a superhuman athlete, which I already am, so now I'm like fucking boosted even more, and then he's just fucking turned into fucking ashes, to which I fucking dry freeze him and get high off of him later, as long as I don't die, maybe OD, go to the hospital, but probably survive. I don't think you can die off mushrooms. So, yeah, I could probably beat him. Yeah, I've said this a lot. That's a crab. That's a bigger crab. The fuck? That's a cheerleader pom-pom. That's a butterfly. That's actually a moth. Like, even more of a moth. So, going back to the outdoor... fucking find a street light, climb up onto the top of the street light, bash his head in. We're so high up in the air because we're on a street light. He falls down, takes fall damage. I jump off of the street light, people's elbow from the top, boom, onto the fucking asphalt. Don't have to explain myself more. Fucking Diglett and Doug trio. They're very similar in fighting styles. Here's the thing. I'm gonna put and can probably beat. And at first I was like, because here's the thing. It really comes down to the IQ of this thing. Now, as a kid, I went to a lot of fun, like, it's like kids' versions of Dave & Buster's. It's essentially Dave & Buster's, just no alcohol because I'm a fucking kid. But we all played whack-a-mole, just fucking giant hammer as they pop up. Bonk them on the head. But kind of same thing with the fucking bird thing with Pidgeot here. If I'm not paying attention, I'm just outside and I'm just fucking relaxing, having a picnic, sitting on the ground, and this thing pops out of the ground and fucking anal probes my ass. That's gonna fucking hurt, and it's gonna rip my fucking asshole Fuck. It's gonna rip my ass. Fuck! Look, my asshole has seen some things, but if that thing, how big is it? Oh, it's 8 inches. Apparently, worst case scenario, you're just hitting a man's G-spot. Okay, Dugtrio, on the other hand, is 2 fucking feet. So that's really bad. If one of those guys sneak up my ass, it's fucking over, probably. My only chance is one of them, because there's 3 of them, right? One of them goes in my ass. Because I work on my Kegels so much, I'm gonna close my sphincter, decapitating one of them, and then hopefully the other 2 poke up, and I fucking whack-a-mole them, as we talked about earlier. They go back in, they come back up, fucking boom, bash both their heads together. But at that point, I have a 2 foot 4 inch Dugtrio head still in my ass because I fucking decapitated it, and now it's in my body. And 2 feet from, you know, that area, it's fucking in my chest. I'm probably actually gonna die with it. So I'm actually gonna put this to tie. We both lose. I end up killing all of them, but at what cost? Minus the fact I'm a war hero. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize Diglett was 8 inches. That's easy peasy. Take that on a Wednesday. Tie, we both lose on Dugtrio because they're fucking 2 feet fucking long. That's just inhumane. Moving on. Meowth. That's a cat. That's right. What the fuck is his evolution called? Persian. Got it. That's a big house cat. That's a big house cat. But he does have claws. But he has like a gem in his head, right? So I feel like I could fight fair and just fight him, but I feel like, honestly, if I grew out my nails and just fucking ran my fingernails in there and popped out the gem, I'm not sure how important the gem is to this cat, but I feel like if he's anything like Vision, if I break the gem, I'd rather gain its abilities, or I probably do gain its abilities and kill it. It's like the best case scenario. Honestly, you guys are lucky I don't, from here on out for the rest of the list, because I just got to Persian, I don't actually gain the abilities of Vision. I'm going to keep it fair. Psyduck. The fuck? Golduck. Golduck, actually, let's not put him in there yet. Let's see how big he is. Ooh, he's 5'7", so he's not that tall, and he's 170 pounds, let's say. He's actually fairly sizable. He's got big claws, big beak. I think he's an absolute rat bastard. He's got the gem thing, though, again, and we know how that goes. I think I could probably beat him. I think he's going to put up a bigger fight than Persian, but I think when it really comes down to it, as long as I, you know, like I said, take a week to grow my fingernails, and I just fucking pimple pop that gem right out of his fucking forehead, it's fucking easy. And, you know, we've all went through puberty, so I got high experience with pimple popping. Easy fucking breezy. CoverGirl. Mankey. Now, with most of them, I know I say, oh, it's just a cat, it's just a bird, but we're talking about a fucking monkey, and humans evolved from monkeys. But now, saying that out loud, if we evolved from monkeys, we're pretty much the better version of them, but they're still monkeys, and I've seen the shit they fucking do at zoos, and they be fucking wildin'. I think I'm gonna put this in the can probably beat it, but he's a monkey. He fucking goes ape shit. Talking about ape shit, we got Prime Ape next. Now, I've never seen Planet of the Apes, but I'm pretty sure the apes end up winning. But I'm not a beta, so I'm gonna just accept that we tie / both lose. And I think it's gonna come down to the Sandslash thing. I think Prime Ape's got a lot of heart. I think he's an absolute fucking menace. I think if there's any Pokemon out there, I think this guy would know some kind of fighting tradition. He probably goes to class. I might have even sparred this guy without even realizing. I've just sparred so many people that I might have sparred Mr. Primeape here. But I think he'd put a lot of heart in. I think we both take a massive case of an ass whooping. I think we just both sit there, look at each other, handshake, and both die away immediately the next day. So we have Growlithe next. Literally the exact same as Vulpix. I think it's pretty fair we just put him there. Same with Arcanine. I think we can probably put him right beside Ninetales. Pretty much the exact same story there. Poliwag, right? Poliwag? I'm not actually sure what this is. This is like a baby frog, whatever they call that. I think I should be able to take it. He's probably really, really small. I'm going to put Mr. Poliwhirl in the tough, but can probably beat it. Unless his hypnosis is absolutely on fucking point. He's not fully evolved yet. Actually, we're going to move him down into the can probably beat it. Like I said, he's not fully evolved, but unless he's like one of those fucking kids that are really gifted at that age and stage of his life, and he really knows how to use his hypnosis well, I think we should be able to take it. He's got big hands, but they're also like big fluffy gloves, and I like bare knuckle, so gloves should be easy peasy. It's gonna feel like getting punched with pillows. Yeah, unless his hypnosis is on point, he's super gifted. We should be able to beat him. Poliwrath, on the other hand, I'm going to admit he can probably beat me, because at this point, you know, when I spar, you know, hey, you know, I like to stare at the fucking chest, see all that shoulder movement, you know, see what they're gonna fucking do. I can see the legs, I can see the hands. His body is the fucking hypnosis. He's actually probably the only guy on this list that's a pure fucking counter to me, because that's exactly where I'm staring, and by then it's too late. He's gonna fucking put me to sleep. And Poliwrath, no, he's not some bitch like fucking Jigglypuff, where when he puts me to sleep, he's not just gonna sit there and do nothing. He's gonna cause an absolute fucking mayhem, or some would say a wrath on my ass. Honestly, there's not much I can do against this guy. I'm fucked. And I hate to admit that I even lose to a Pokemon here. There's nothing more I can say. This guy fucking beats my ass. Now this guy, Abra, I'm going to put into tie / we both lose. But this isn't a both lose situation. It's more in the tie situation, but also not even really a tie. I just think there's no winner, because Abra's a fucking teleporting bitch, and I'm not wasting my energy chasing this guy around looking for him, because he's just going to teleport. The only chance I have here is to catch it in a Pokeball, but we all know we only have one shot at that too. But let's say best case scenario, I do catch it in a Pokeball. It's kind of my slave now, but I'm fighting to win here, so I actually resummon it out of my Pokeball and betray him and kill him, because he's not going to teleport away, because he has to listen to me at that point. That's probably the only situation I win that, but it's just so situational. It probably does come down to just a tie. We got Spoon Boy here. Unless those are some fucking massive sledgehammer spoons, I can probably take it. And he just seems so slow with his spell. I feel like by the time he's done grabbing his spell, I feel like I've already got a 10-punch combo on him, and it's over. Alakazam, a little older, a little wiser. So he's a little smarter, but because he's older, he's going to be a little slower. And I feel like as long as I can get those spoons out of his hands, he becomes useless. That's like his power. You know, Superman, you put him near kryptonite. You know, Alakazam, you take his spoons away. Fuck, you might even troll him and fucking give him like fucking forks or something, and then he's really mind fucked. But because he is older, I think he's actually a little easier than our boy. Ooh, we got some human Pokemon here. Machop. I think at this point, he's too young. That's like me fighting a kid. Yeah, he's strong and he's talented. He's one of those people you look at where he's like, man, in a few years you're gonna cause absolute fucking mayhem, cause some havoc, but you're just too young. At what point does a kid still become a kid? If he's a 10-year-old, you just don't lose. Unfortunately, I think he's got a lot of potential out there, and maybe one day he moves up, but for right now, he's not even a challenge. He's a fucking kid. But all of a sudden, he evolves into a Machop. You know, I think usually I could probably beat it here. I think Machop isn't very common. I don't think, you know, he's up and coming. He's kind of like part of the body. You know what I'm saying? He's up and coming, but he's got some flaws. And I think I've just been in the game a lot longer. So I think I could take him. I think he's going to talk a lot of mad shit. He's got this belt here too, so which pretty much withholds his power, which is fucking stupid. So as long as I don't fucking take the belt off, I should be fine. Yeah, but I think I could probably beat it. Like I said, everyone's got a puncher's chance, you know. He come out with a fucking wild fucking duck fucking overhand right. But, nah, I should be able to take him. We'll be okay. Now, Machop. This guy is what I'd like to envision as the ultimate fucking boss battle. Here's the thing. I'm smart as fuck. So I'm actually going to move Machamp into the tough, but I can 100% beat it. And here's my reasoning why. I know on paper he seems better, but Machamp is more infamous than a Machop. So people are going to know more about Machamp, and I know he's a boss battle, right? Also, I'm saying if there's a guy out there, which there is now, that can beat Dark Souls, Sekiro, and Elden Ring back to back to back without taking one fucking health point damage against him, I can take him a champ. All I gotta do is study. I gotta study his every move, and I'm assuming he's exactly like a fucking boss battle. I gotta deassemble his arms probably, You know, I gotta, you know, break one arm somehow, and then he's only got 3 lives left kind of situation. So as long as I study my game plan against him, it should be easy. Go in there, fucking snap his arm, couple arm bars, you know, a couple Kimuras, couple Americanos. Yeah, no, if I just do my work against this guy, it should be easy. If I didn't have time and I had to take the fight on super late notice, it might be a different story. But all in all, it honestly should be pretty easy. Just do my study, be a good boy, go to school. Wow, there's a lot of fucking guys here, huh? Moving on. Bellsprout. The fuck? This guy, he's not just a plant. He's a little bigger now. But look at that mouth looking all sussy and juicy. I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube. I'm going to present myself. You know what I'm saying when I say that. I'm going to present myself. Lure him in with that fucking big sexy mouth he's got there. And then when he comes in, pants come up. 12 to 6 elbow, you know. Maybe this is at a bar and I'm outside and the guy beside me smoking a cig and I take his lighter and just fucking light the fuse on top of his head there. But yeah, as long as I present myself, this guy's gonna, you know, he's gonna be aggressive towards me. That's how I bait him in, and it's over from there. Now this guy, I'm not presenting myself. That's fucking awful. But when it does come down to it, he is just a plant. It's kind of the same thing as the Venusaur we mentioned at the start of the video. I don't know what he's going to do to me. It's just a matter of time of how long is it going to take for me to beat him kind of situation. Tentacool. That's not happening. Tentacruel. We're going to put this in the... and can probably beat it. And the only thing I can think of when it comes to this guy here is hopefully we can insert a clip here. On the GameCube, we have Super Mario Sunshine. And we're fucking versing that squid-ass bitch. And he just sits in the middle platform. And he fucking... woof, his thing. Like his fucking thing there. And you just grab it and pull it off. And that's exactly how I expect this to go. But back in the days as a kid, it was definitely a hard fight. So I don't know if maybe he gets a lucky shot in and it does, you know, he does end up taking me here. In the long run, you know, just dodge, pull his tentacles off. Mario taught me well. By the end, he's got this fucking nose, but I doubt he even knows how to use it. Go up there, fuck, he's got a little kink in there, break his nose a few more times just to fucking really flex on him, and it's over. We're just gonna skip these next guys by essentially putting them into tie. We both lose because we know that they're just, all 3 of them are self-destructing fucking cunts. We have a fire horse. That, I never thought about that. Horses are quite big and they're actually quite fast. But other than that, they have nothing else going on for them. But we're talking about a fire horse. I'm gonna put down, I could probably... this is a pony. I'll move him up. I could probably take it. There is a chance that I trip and slip in mud. I might slip and he stomps on me and kills me. There is a possibility this guy does get the better hand. But in retrospective, if it is slippery, I could take that to my advantage. I could do a run, right? I could do a run, slide on the mud with my leg out like that, right? Slide right into his fucking kneecap, snap his patella. I do that 2 more times. Not even, 1 more time. Take it to both front legs, right? Snap both patels in the front leg. It's over. At that point, I could choose to finish him by just getting top mount, risking the burn effect, and just do ground and pound. Or after breaking both patellas, I could sit back, wait for weather effects to come in. Maybe it rains, and GG. Slow bro, it's in the fucking name. Slow King. It technically gets slower, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure what that thing on its fucking tail is, but it's definitely more of a threat. It's spiky. The only thing is, it is slower, so hopefully we just get it done. Magnemite? It's a steel type. I think this thing also self-destructs, but here's the thing, it's steel, and steel is, when it comes down to it, fairly bullshit. It could zap me, I guess, but I don't think it has enough power, honestly, to do anything. I feel like it's going to just tickle a little bit. I don't think there's a loser in this situation, but I don't think there's a winner either. I think we're just going to call it just a tie. I don't think either of us won. Kind of a boring fight. I wouldn't buy it on pay-per-view, but it's a fight that just had to happen. You know, the people wanted to see it. I didn't want to have it happen, but, you know, take money when you can get it. This guy, on the next hand, I actually think he could probably beat me. Going back to the pre-evolution here, just didn't have enough power. There's fucking 3 of them. He definitely has enough power. It's a steel type. If I punch at it, I'm just going to break my fists. He's got fucking 6 zappers. That's a fucking mega jolt right to my heart. I actually don't think there's a chance for me to beat him here. Really, really unfortunate stuff. Don't like to see Pokemon beating me, but it is what it is. French bird. Dodrio, bird, still, but he, you know, a little more aggressive. My game plan with them, same plan with these guys here. You know, I was gonna put in the probably can beat it, because they are a big bird. But I think if I just, you know, train my cardio, maybe train with, you know, Mr. Bolt there. If I just run circles around these guys, they're gonna end up intertwining their necks, probably creating some kind of rope on wood puzzle where they just knot themselves up so fucking bad. They're end up gonna probably choking themselves out, just being intertwined with their own necks. At that point, I just watch them strangle themselves to their own death. Easy peasy. Moving on. I don't know exactly what this thing has to offer. It just doesn't seem like something I would lose to. Not sure what the win scenario is. Not sure what the lose scenario is. But I just don't see it happening for this guy. Dugong. Kind of the same situation, but I feel like he's quite a bit bigger. And I feel like he's kind of smart enough to not come out of the water. And I don't want to go in the water with it. So I'm actually going to put this guy down and the tie to both lose. I feel like this guy would be stupid enough and curious enough where, like, if I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, I feel like he would hop its way out of the water and I'd fucking immediately betray him with a karate chop right to the vertebrae. Dugong, I don't think is fucking around. I think he knows my games. So I think we just kind of at a stalemate. I think if he does come to me, I think it's an easy win. If I go to him, I think it's not an easy win for him, but I think he's got a really good shot. Grimer is just mud. I don't know how you counter mud. What the fuck's the counter to mud? And he's poison type, which is even fucking worse. I think this guy probably beats me. I just end up choking on that fucking sludge, and I think I really do. Wait, however, we're gonna move this up to I could probably beat it because a revolutionary movie just came into mind. No, can probably beat it. What the fuck am I thinking about? I'm 100% remembering the movie now. Not even a fucking challenge. Both of these guys. Oh my god. What the fuck? Of course I'm taking these guys. If a fucking dog can take out these, literally these fucking guys, almost identical, I'm not losing. And if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, watch fucking Scooby-Doo, the fucking live action movie or whatever those fucking things where they got the real people in there. A fucking dog took this motherfucker out. I'm not joking. Insert the clip. And he literally goes like this, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and he fucking kills him. And I think it was because of a fucking fire extinguisher, and it fucking froze these fucking losers. That was a dog. We already know how I feel about half the dogs on this list. If I could beat a dog, and a dog can beat these guys, we're putting these at the fucking top of the list. Easy fucking breezy. There's not a fucking single chance we lose to these guys. Holy shit. Shout out to my boy fucking Scooby. That's a shell. Cloyster, on the other hand, that's tough. Because that's going to put up a really good fight. I could probably end up taking it because when it comes down to it, it's still the same scenario as this guy here, as Shelder. But just look at those fucking spikes. The amount of potential damage. This is one of those guys where if there's a good shot, I take it, but I could lose because he's going to impale me with one of his spikes. The benefit here, the best case scenario, I end up winning, and he fucking pierces my ear, but now I already got a gap in my ear, so I don't got to do that really long process where you get those gap earrings. Usually you got to do a slow process, but those things are so massive, it's a one and done. Now I got a big hoop earring to just remind myself that I destroyed him and walked away and got myself some bling. Now these three guys, we're going to put in the same thing here. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're too strong as in they're too strong. So I guess I'll move them up. They're not actually strong. They're just ghosts. Unless I have Zach Baggins on my team, which I don't. I'm a one-on-one fighter here. Unless I fucking have a priest or something with me, but that's kind of cheating. I'm not practiced in that area, so I just don't think I have a chance here. Maybe with a few years time when I get practiced in that stuff and I learn how to do like exorcisms and stuff like that, maybe I got a chance. But just where I'm at right now, I just don't think there's a big chance. Ghost type, kind of OP. Big Rock Boy Onyx. Fucking, I'm assuming. I would think this thing probably beats me. He's a giant fucking rock snake. I don't see how I beat this guy. That's a hard boy to hit. He's just rock. I couldn't even lift him up and fucking helicopter him. He's too good. He could probably beat me. I don't know the exact scenario I beat him. Maybe I dodge and we're in a cave and the fucking stalactites and stalagmites fucking crumble and land on him and impale him when I dodge and he fucking runs into the cave and then a thing falls and cuts his head off. But I think for the most part he could probably beat me, but there's that slight fucking chance. But who knows? Hate to see it. Drowsy. I'm not losing to anyone with the name Drowsy. He also looks fucking ridiculous. He's got an absolute fucking schnauzer on him. I'd love just to fucking grab that. And same thing with the tentacle situation. Just yank that until it fucking rips out of his face. He's just too slow. He's too goofy. He's too dorky. Now, I don't know why. This guy doesn't seem strong. But I just feel like he's an absolute rat bastard when it comes to strats. He doesn't look intimidating. His whole thing is this guy here, so if I don't look at it, I should be fine. But there's just something about him. He's just a little fucking weasel. Conor McGregor says it best. But I don't know. I just don't trust him. His name is Hypno. I just do not trust this guy. He's got a fucking bougie collar on, too. I don't know. There's just something about him. He's a fucking rat. Oh, we got more crabs. Yeah, they're pretty easy. They're bad for my sex life, but other than that, oh fuck, nothing too much to say there. Yeah, same. We're gonna put these guys beside those guys because we already know that all those guys do is fucking explode or self-destruct. I don't remember which one. It's pretty much the same thing. Not even a challenge. That's fucking scrambled eggs for breakfast. Hopefully I have enough for more than one person, or I just have enough for lunch and dinner. I don't know. Fucking easy peasy. I'm not losing to literal eggs that chickens poop out. This guy, however, a palm tree, he's a little dorky, but he's like the three-headed dragon. So I'm going to put him down here with Dodrio here. I can't tangle their heads off, but I'm assuming if I climb him and chop him down like a coconut tree, I'm assuming once you get through all the heads, you can crack them open, have a nice meal. But I feel like the life is really just the coconut heads. Cubone! I'm not sure what this thing is, but he does have armor and he does have a weapon. But at this point, I think he's just too young. So I think I should be able to take him. But he does have a weapon and it's a bone. I have been, like, you know, been training my forearms, been training my shins. You know, maybe fucking Anderson Silva moment happens here where he just fucking snaps his bone weapon on my fucking block. But he also might deal some damage to me. I'm going to put him actually up here. That seems more reasonable. But I will put his Evolution Marowak up in here because I feel like at that point his bone's going to be a little stronger and he probably has more than one in the pocket. And he's got a bigger fucking dome on him, which is also a bone. So if he headbutts my sternum or something, it's going to cause some major fucking damage. But I should be able to because he's fairly small in size. So I feel like size is going to be really a big fucking benefit for me. But it should be pretty easy. Whew, these guys. I'm going to put these in a tie. I mean, they're fucking named after Bruce Lee and fucking Jackie Chan, I believe, right? I believe those are the two guys they're named after. Those are absolute fucking legends. If they take any powers that they do, it's going to be a really tough fight. This fight could go any way. You know, it could be a fucking overhand left, overhand right. It could be one fucking question mark kick. It could be a fucking axe kick. Who fucking... that was professional. Who knows? We both fucking double fucking KO. Who knows? The benefit here, I don't think they do fucking jiu-jitsu, so maybe I catch them in a flying armbar or something, but I think and that's a close one. I'm not going to call it, and I don't want to be disgraceful to them, so let's just put him in the tie. We both lose. Lick a tongue. Unless that tongue do something different, or I don't want to kill it, but I don't think that's the case here, because it's going to want to kill me. I think I just grab the tongue, rip it out, fucking probably take its tongue, wrap it around its neck and fucking noose it with its own tongue. That's probably the only outcome I see here. Maybe fucking after I rip out its tongue, fucking speed bag its fucking tonsils a little bit. Yeah, no, lick a tongue, no problem there. These guys, I don't know about coughing. Wheezing is definitely a self-destruct though. I'm pretty sure coughing and wheezing both are self-destructos. So let's put them up there with those guys. This is a rhino. Now I know with most of the animals, I say it's a bird. You know, it's a dog. I'm not losing that. But it's a fucking rhino. It could probably beat me. I'm just going to put both of them up there. The only chance I see here is I sidestep. Kind of the same with the Pharaoh situation. Maybe their horns get stuck. But even then, they're just so hard-shelled. There's not a lot of scenarios here. Maybe if there is no situation here. I think this thing absolutely fucks me. Has my way, has his way with me, and GG. That's carrying an egg. We talked about eggs earlier, so let's just move past that. This is seafood. Move past that. Kangaskhan. Now I know what a lot of you are thinking. Let's take a look at his stats. He's 7'3", 176 fucking solid ass pounds. Now I know what you're thinking. There's no way I could beat him. He's too big, and there's two of them. But that's where you're wrong. You have to use their strength to your advantage and turn it against them. So here's the thing: what you do with Kangaskhan, you have to trip him. He's running at you, okay? You trip him with your leg, you sidestep, stick out your leg, right? Stiff leg. He trips. His baby, right, gets fucking crushed by all 176 pounds of this Kangaskhan. He stands up. He looks at his fucking crushed, demolished fucking baby he just killed. She's in fucking disbelief. She's devastated. At this point, she's in shock. She's standing there, and then you just fucking come behind right to the fucking back of the head with whatever you want. She's so devastated, you probably have 10 free shots at least before she even knows what's fucking happening at this point. Worst case scenario, she gets devastated. She gets angry now. Instead of being confused, she gets angry, looks back at you, but you fucking sneak up, and as she's turning around, you steal the baby, the fucking crushed baby, and now Kangaskhan's staring at you, but now essentially you're holding the baby hostage, and you get to do whatever at that point. Honestly, pretty easy, pretty shameful that that's even that these things are other options, because yeah, that's pretty easy. That's a tiny seahorse. That's a tiny seahorse too. That's a fucking fish. I'm just gonna breeze through these guys. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. This is a bigger fish. Let's even say we're in the water. We're in the water with it, right? With the Sea King here. And we're fully in it. I think this thing's like 4 fucking feet big as well. That's a big fish. Got a big horn. But here's the thing. Assuming it's watched some of my fights in the past, it knows I just fucking demolished its kid here, the Goldine. And it's going to be fucking traumatized from me watching me fucking make its son or daughter into fucking fish fillet. It's going to be too stunned. I have my way with it. Easy. That's a starfish. That's a bigger starfish. Mime Boy. He just comes off as a weirdo that doesn't really know what's happening. I think unless he's some kind of sorcerer and he actually does shit, you know, he's got a chance. So I'm going to assume I can probably beat him. But worst case scenario, his shit actually fucking works from the fucking gods above. And he does some of this shit and actually makes a fucking barrier. And I end up fucking full on tackling a wall and fucking breaking my whole fucking neck down to my spine. But I think he really is just a mime, and I don't think that he actually puts up walls like that. But I gotta be cautious, and you never know. Maybe I fucking snap my neck on a wall, and then he just makes me his bitch. But I don't think that's the case. So I could probably take him. He has knives. He's got fucking blades for arms. And wings. I don't see the scenario I do win here, but I'm assuming it would look something like he goes for a chop. Very similar to other situations I've talked about, but it works. He goes for a double chop. I duck. Boom. He gets stuck in a tree. He's stuck like this now. And then I pop back up. I'm in between his arms now. Boom, 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 boom. His head becomes a fucking speed bag, my man. But no, he probably kills the fuck out of me. Jinx. Now, I'm going to put tie to lose here because hypothetically I should win, but her name says it all. I probably jinx myself and overhype myself to the point where, well, lack of better words, I jinx myself and I end up losing or tying. I'm not really sure what the situation would look like. Maybe somehow I'm about to win and a fucking cartoon piano falls from the fucking sky. I have no idea. Better safe than sorry. I'm going to put her in the tie to both lose. Electabuzz. Almost the same scenario as Magneton Boy here. But I'm going to... Fuck. He's big. But at least I can deal damage to him. So yeah, I'm going to put him in the tie to both lose. He probably gets one shot at me. Voltage across heart. Assuming I survive. Maybe I become Electro fucking Man from Spider-Man. And I get superpowers from it somehow. but I feel like because he's human-like, I should be able to out-fucking juke him. But maybe we end up, you know, both trading punches. I get a killing shot. He gets an electric shock, and it's GG. Same thing with Fireboy here, except this guy is 100% fire. Unlike some of the other animals, they just have fire typing, or they just have fire surrounding them. But this guy is 100 fucking percent fire. I don't know how I get in on him. Preying on those weather effects. Maybe it rains. Maybe there's a fucking bucket of water beside me and I splash it on him. He is kind of human-like. He's kind of a duck. You know what? Maybe I take that to an advantage. You know what? I could probably beat him, actually, speaking out loud. He's a duck. He's a fire duck. A duck is always going to go back to its roots. Humans evolved from monkeys and apes. You know, fire ducks evolved from regular ducks. And what do regular ducks like? Water. So if I can entice this fucking dumbass into the water, G, I get him to kill himself in the water. Enough said. Pinsir. Let's put him beside his boy. Pretty much the exact same scenario almost. Big bug. Big bite. Lots of fucking spiky things going on. My only benefit here is he does look like a football. I could maybe fucking punt him really hard, but I don't see that happening. Tauros. I'm fucking Canadian, and we play with bulls for fun. We ride them. We fucking literally play with them with little red flags. Get the fuck out of here. Magikarp. Now, here's the thing. I know what you guys are thinking. You want me to put Magikarp up here. But it's not. He's going to go down into the I can probably beat it, but there's a very strong chance I lose. And here's my thoughts before the comment section goes wild. Okay? Its only move is Splash. And now I have never, not even once, seen Splash pay off. I don't even know what it does. But if that fucking .000 endlessly with eventually a 1 at the end pays off, I'm assuming Splash fucks my entire universe. And I don't want to see the kind of power that fucking produces. But when that one fucking time it does, say bye to your fucking planet. Splash and Magikarp just fucking destroys everyone. However, it's a very low chance, so therefore I can probably beat him, but I'm not fucking shaking my chances. I'm being respectful. Gyarados here, pretty fucking easy. Don't piss off any Magikarps. Easy peasy. He doesn't fucking evolve. If this was the shiny Gyarados, yeah, it would probably be, he could probably beat me, but it's not. It's a regular Gyarados. They shouldn't even exist. Therefore, he's going up there. Fuck him. Lapras, also going up here. Very powerful Pokemon. Nothing against him. He's got that shell. He's super fucking massive. His downfall is he's just too nice. People ride him as boats. He's just too nice. I'm gonna reel him in. I'm gonna gain his trust even more. I'm gonna become best fucking friends with him for like a couple years. I'm gonna go to his fucking wedding. You know, if any of his family members die, I'm gonna go to his fucking funerals. And then right when he least fucking expects it, I'm turning on him. I'm gonna turn on him, and that's how you win. Easy peasy. Ditto. Now here's the thing with Ditto. We tie. And even then, because he's a Pokemon, I'm actually going to put him down here. And here's why. I'm assuming Pokemon's IQs are above and beyond most humans. Some Pokemon are going to be dumb, but most Pokemon are very smart. And so I'm going to assume Ditto is smart, okay? What's the one thing on this list? Well, it's not really on this list, but what's the one thing constantly beating out 90% of that the Pokemon here? That's me. I'm beating almost every Pokemon here. So by Ditto, he's going to transform into me. Now I'm mano a mano myself, but this Ditto is the only person on the planet that knows me better than I know me. You know what I'm saying? So now he just takes all my weaknesses and counters, which I don't even think I have any, but he's going to figure them out. So essentially, I don't lose to Ditto here. I lose to myself. That's fucking deep. I might get that one shot, you know, because I gotta know something, you know. I'm adaptive as fuck, but he probably takes me. I mean, I probably take me. Eevee, not sure what that is. It's like a fucking fox or something. What is Eevee? I don't know. That's a normal type though. Fuck him. Vaporeon, big fish. I'm gonna put tough fight for this guy. I have a feeling he's a little fast. Maybe his tail gets around me, but sushi. Jolteon, I could probably beat it. Once again, it comes down to if I'm surviving that thunder shock, if I'm surviving, you know, whatever fucking bruised in my veins through the shocks he causes me, neuro damage, all that fucking bullshit. But when it comes down to it, he's just a little tiny fox. I should be able to take it. It really just depends on that shock. Flareon, kind of the same thing. But fire, I think, is less good than electricity. So I just gotta hunker down, except I'm gonna get third degree burns, and just fucking crush its skull in. Porygon is a robot, so I'm not exactly what to do against a robot. You know, maybe it short circuits itself. Maybe I just get some kind of fucking antivirus fucking scam somehow and fucking USB import it into its sphincter. I don't know how robots work. Because I'm so unsure, I'm going to put, you know, that in there. Maybe I got fucking Nordic or whatever the fuck viruses are called. I don't know. I don't even know if I run any on my fucking laptop because I'm fucking clutch. Fucking... That's a shell. That's a fucking shell. I'm defeating... Oh, fuck, that's the wrong one. Yikes, get him up there. Same with this guy, except he's got spikes. I know he's not a poison type, but the impalement damage being in the salt water, it's gonna fucking eat absolute ass. Really get into my mental game with my wounds burning, so that could deal something. He's got some nasty looking fucking teethers on him, but no, same. 100% I'm gonna beat him, but he's gonna deal some damage. This thing just isn't evolved yet, so it's no big deal. However, his evolved version, he fucking puberty hits him fucking hard. Massive glow up, and when I mean glow up, I don't mean he got hot, I mean he fucking got dangerous. We're gonna put him beside Scyther. Pretty much Kabutops and Scyther, literally the exact same scenario here. The only difference is he does have a surfboard looking head, so maybe I can ride him down a gravel pit and shred up the fucking gnar. But yeah, he's got fucking blades as arms. I don't know what you want me to do. That's a pterodactyl. It's a pterodactyl. The P is not silent in this one because I'm going to be pissing my fucking pants against him. I don't know exactly what scenario I do win here. Maybe I lie down on my back, put both my legs in the air, and when he flies down, he fucking chins himself. It's a pterodactyl, though. Don't see a lot of chance. Snorlax, easy fucking breezy. I don't bring a flute with me, so I don't wake him up, and I use him as a trampoline for a little bit. Eventually, the trampoline, I double bounce myself so fucking high in the air, I fucking tuck in into a cannonball position, land on his stomach, all of his intestines fucking explode. Snorlax is a fucking GG. He's not even gonna fucking awake, so hey, at least he's gonna peacefully die in his sleep. I know these are birds, but these are fucking legendaries. So we're just going to go ahead and put these in here. Lots of fire. Lots of electricity. Fucking ice, though. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad. The only thing... I'm going to put this in to tie both lose. These guys are pretty obvious. But at least with this guy, he's just going to freeze me. And I feel like when he freezes me, he's going to think that that killed me. But he doesn't understand that when he freezes me, the government is going to come pick me up and put me beside Mr. Disney himself. And then in a couple of 100 years, me and Disney are going to rethaw and have the time of our lives. And then tag team to beat this fucking thing's ass. Because it's not going to understand that we're alive still. And when it sees that we're alive, it's going to be like, holy fuck, how the fuck is it alive? It's going to be so petrified, and it's going to get all the PTSD, and then we're going to win. So I guess it's tie for a little bit, but then after it goes into the tough, but I can 100% beat it. But for stats purposes, we'll leave it in the tie, both to lose, because the fight is going to last so fucking long. That's why we're going to leave them there. That's a dragon snake, but all in all, it's still a snake. So we're going to move them up there. That's a bigger dragon snake. I've said that a lot this video, but it really is what it is. And I don't even think they're poisonous snakes because they're dragon. However, pseudo-legendary, and he's fast as fuck, boy. He's got extreme speed. That in itself is pretty good. He's a massive dragon. I've seen a lot of Dragon Time. I think that kid show was called back in my day. And yeah, you just don't fuck with dragons. That's pretty much 101. Rule book when it comes to fighting. Fuck. The only outcome here is if I have a donkey beside me and they fucking mate. Now that sounds stupid, but Shrek thought it was a good idea to mate a fucking dragon and a donkey. So maybe they have fucking sexual attractions towards each other. I fucking come behind them and I just fucking ruin their lives. That's pretty much the only scenario there, but I don't think I have a donkey. I don't even know where to get a donkey. Mew and Mewtwo. A lot of you guys are probably gonna think this is the hot take of the video. But it's not a hot take. It's fucking brilliance. It's going to be tough, but I can 100 fucking % beat Mewtwo. And here's why. I mentioned it earlier. You have to use their strengths against them. Their strengths now become their weakness. And what's Mewtwo's whole thing? He's smart as shit. But what beats smartness? dumbness. I know it's not fair. I haven't used a weapon yet. I've used my surroundings, but I gotta bring a weapon here because, you know, that's all I can do. Maybe perhaps I don't even use a weapon. I'll give both scenarios. They're very similar, but I'll use one with a weapon and one without a weapon. I have bear spray, okay? I fucking bear mace myself in the face, in the eyes, and that's immediately gonna cause insufferable fucking pain to me. But wanna know what that's gonna do to Mewtwo? Fucking baffle his brains. It's gonna confuse the fuck out of him, and he's gonna be so fucking rattled. I'm gonna have at least 20 shots. 10 of those shots are gonna completely fucking miss because I can't see, but the next 10 I'm gonna fucking heat up, and they're all gonna fucking crank him in the jaw. And by then he's gonna be so wobbled, it's fucking over. The other way, without the bear mace, same thing, but I gotta tone down my power, or else I'll kill myself. I'm gonna fucking start uppercutting myself in the jaw. Hard enough to make it convincing, but not hard enough to where I fucking fatality myself from Mortal Kombat and uppercut my head off and see my spine fall out my fucking head. That's gonna confuse him enough. Same situation, I go up, except this time it might even work better because I'm not gonna be fucking blind, so I should get at least all 20 of my shots off. And GG. Mewtwo, easy peasy. I can't believe no one's thought about that yet. Mew. So strong. So fucking powerful. So strong. Anyways, holy fuck, that took longer than I thought. Look at all those fucking Pokemon. Gen 1, I didn't realize it was so fucking massive. But anyways, that was today's videos. Leave a comment down below if you guys agree with my list. Leave a comment down below if you guys want me to take on another game. Leave a comment down below if you guys want me to do another gen of Pokemon. Thank you guys for sticking around. Hopefully you guys watched that entire video because that was a long video, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, leave a like, leave a subscription, turn that notification bell on. If you guys haven't watched some of our other videos, we got videos for fucking everyone, so go check it out. We got a Portal series featuring myself, and now I'm doing the co-op version, so it also features our boy Lone Star. Go check out GTFO. It features 4 members from Crimson Black. Go check out Sea of Thieves. It also features 4 different members of Crimson Black. Fucking go check out Half-Life series with Shifty. It's a blind run series. Go check that out. There's so many game series, I'm not even going to mention them all, so go check out our channel. We have something for everyone. Other than that, my name's been Daddy Goose, and I'll catch you in the next one, Crimson Black. I'll see you next time. I'm fucking out. Holy shit, I'm powerful.